Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel CNC for TDM. Today in this video, I am going to explain how to draw ortho views from an isometric view in Autocad. So, if you see here, this is your block, 3D image is there, and the dimensions are given here, all the dimensions are given. So, and what we have to do? We have to draw this front view, side view and top view. So, what will be the size of the front view? If you see here from the front side, the dimensions are given here. This 50 is length and 50 is height. How it is 50? Because 40 plus 10 mm this chamfer is there, chamfer height is there. So 40 plus 10, it is 50. Total height of the block is 50, width is also 50, and this side is 35 mm. If you see from the side, this side dimension, this is 35. In front view, it is 50 by 50, and in side view, it is 35 by 50. These are the dimensions. So, first of all, I want to draw this front view. In front view, what I have to do is, I have to draw one square of for 50 by 50. 50 is this length and 50 is height. So this I have drawn here, this 50 by 50. This size of this block is here. This is 50 by 50. So if I give dimensions of this block, it is 50. It is giving in 4 digits. But I want without digits, if only 50, what I have to do is dimension style, dim style command is there. Dim style. Okay. In dim style, I have to go this modify, and then this precision is, it is say 0. Okay, close. So now if I delete this dimension, and again if I give dimension this height, so it is coming here 50. Okay, and this side also it is 50. I have drawn this 50 by 50 now. Okay, but because this is this I have drawn this with the command, this rectangle command. So this is a single entity. All combined, it is a single entity. It is a P line, polyline. I have to explode it. So how to explode? This is explode command here. Explode. If I explode this, enter. So now it is exploded. All lines are separate lines like this. So now what I have to do, if you look here, if you look in this view, front view, so what I have to draw is, I have to draw one circle is there, and this circle this circle is at a 20 diameter circle at a distance of this 5 plus 10, 15 mm center, at 15 mm from the top, and in the center there is a circle. So I have to draw a circle. Okay, so at a distance of 15 mm from the top. Okay, so 15 mm from the top side I have to draw a circle, and dia is 20. Okay, what I have to do is, I have to go to this offset command. This line, first of all, distance, this distance is, how much it is? It is 15. 15 is the distance. Okay, and what I have to do is I have to draw this line. This is offset by 15 mm here, and for the center of the circle I have to draw one line from the midpoint here. This is the midpoint to the midpoint like this. So now I will draw a circle here at the center, say at this point. So what I have to do is uh, circle specifies center point. Okay, this is our center point. Okay, and now diameter is say 20 is the diameter. But this was radius, actually radius of the circle. Okay, again I have to draw this circle at the same center here. Okay, and now radius is a 10 is the radius. Okay, so I will delete this this circle. I will delete this, enter. Okay, so this circle is drawn here. Now what I have to do is this line is basically center of the circle. So these lines I can convert into center lines. So how to do that? If I select this line and this line and go this by this line type here, line type is a center. Okay, so now these are center lines. Okay, so what I have to do is, now there is a chamfer of 10 by 10 here at the top. Now I have to draw a chamfer also here. So but one rectangle I have to draw for side view and one for top view. So first what should I do? I should offset this line, this offset. If I offset this line distance say 20 mm approximately. Okay, 20 mm. If I offset this line by 20 mm, and again in this, for this bottom view also, if I offset here for 20 mm this distance, and because again I have to offset it to 35 mm for that rectangle. So again if you offset this line again, and now distance is say 35. Okay, by taking this distance 35 I will offset this line also and this line also like this. Okay, and then I will close this with this line, this figure. Okay, and again I will draw a line here, a repeat line. This I have to draw this also. Okay, again repeat line. I have to draw this line from this point to this point here, and again repeat line for this point also. Okay, so I have drawn these lines like this. Okay, now I have to complete these views. So how to do that is, first of all I have to create a chamfer here, 10 by 10 chamfer at the top. Okay, then if you go in this command fillet, one chamfer is also there, this command chamfer, and chamfer set distance is chamfer distance is at 10 mm because chamfer is 10 mm. Okay, another distance is also 10 because it is angle is 45. Okay, so if I draw this chamfer here like this, and again I will make this chamfer, I will draw here with this line and this line. Okay, so I will draw this chamfer now. Now what I have to do is I have to, from the top at a distance of 30 mm. If you see here in this view, if you see here in this view, from the top it is 30 mm height. One line I have to draw like this, and then because this is 30 and 50, so 10 mm offset we have to do from both sides. Okay, from the top it is 30 mm. Okay, so what I have to do is, from the top it is 30, or from the bottom it is 20, because total is 50. So from the bottom I can offset is by 20 mm now. Okay, so offset distance, now distance is at 20 mm. I will offset this by 20 mm here like this. Okay, and then 10 mm from each side like this here. Then again offset command is there, offset. Now the distance is say 10 mm. What I have to do, I have to offset this line and this line also like this. Okay, so now what I have to do is, I have to trim some lines here. One trim command is there, trim. So if I trim this line, then this line, then this line also, and I have to trim this portion and this portion. Okay, so this way, this is our front view. Anything is left in front view, I can see here. So this distance, offset distance 10 mm, I have done it, and from the top it is 30 mm like this, and in the front view circle is there, this is also there. Okay, so I have completed this view here. So now this view is completed. Okay, and if I want to give this dimension also, we can do here dimensioning, because from the top it was dimension. If I give the dimension for this diameter is also 20 mm here. Okay, and dimension from this point to say this point, say this is 30 mm, this distance 30 mm is there, the diameter also. So I have given dimensions, and now it is completed, because this dimension is 30 mm, that also we can certify. So these dimensions would be 30 from this point to this point. Okay, this dimension is 30 now. Okay, so this way it is completed now. Now if you come to this side view, what is there in the side view? If you see here, this is your side view. In side view, what I have to do is, one chamfer is there, and this distance is there. This is also 10 mm thickness, and then this 10 mm distance is there, and then this angle. So okay, now what I have to do is, I have to draw, I have to offset this by 10 mm here. So offset distance is say 10 mm. Okay, if I offset this line like this, this is 10 mm, and if I draw one line through this point, if I draw a horizontal line like this, okay, so, and then from 10 mm distance, again if I offset it by 10 mm, this line again if I offset by 10 mm here, and now I draw a line from this point to this point. Okay, I have to do what I have to do is I have to trim some extra lines. This line also I have to trim. Okay, this also I have to trim. Okay, and what I have to do is this also I have to trim like this. Okay, and this also. Okay, this line is also not required here. Okay, and this is also not required. So what more thing is there? This circle, hidden line for this circle is required here. What I have to do is, because this circle is 20 mm diameter. Okay, what I have to do is I have to draw a line from here, a horizontal line like this. Okay, this is a center line of the circle. Okay, and I have to offset it by 10 mm each side. Offset, so distance is 10 mm. Okay, then this I have to do this side also and this side also. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to trim this extra lines, this line, this line, this line, and this line. Okay, so I can trim this also and this also. What I have to do is I have to convert these lines into hidden line and this into center line. Okay, then line type, in line type center line, this is our center line. Okay, okay, then this is a hidden line. Okay, first I have to select this line, and I have to convert into hidden line. So this is converted into hidden line here. Okay, so one center line also is required here. So this line, if I draw it from here, this line like this, and if I convert this into center line, so this will become a center line here. So this way, this is a center line. So this way I have completed this view also. So, and now I have to trim these lines also. So what I have to do is I have to trim this line because this is not required and it is also not required. So this is the side view. This is your side view. This is your front view. Now let us come to top view. So how this top view will be drawn here? I have to see it like this. Top view, what I have to do, if you look from the top side, then what you will see here, this 10 mm width, this 10 mm width is there, and these lines are there. Okay, and this circle hidden is also there. So what I have to do in the top view, okay, in the top view, just offset this line by 10 mm. Okay, if I offset this by 10 mm here, and again I offset by 10 mm. Okay, and what I have to do, again I have to offset by 10 mm these lines also, this line here inside and this line here inside. Okay, so this way. And what I have to do is, if you look from the top view here, from the top, this 10 mm chamfer I have to provide this 10 mm, and then this 10 mm again here, and this width is there. Okay, so what I have to do is, in this, so this is the line. I have to trim this line here first of all. This I have to trim, this I have to trim. Okay, so in the top view, these are chamfer lines here, chamfer line. So this is clear here like this. Okay, and in this width only, this 20 mm circle is also there, 20 mm circle. So that means if I draw a center line here, if I draw a center line from the midpoint, if I draw a line here like this, okay, and I can convert into this line also. Okay, then what I have to do is, I have to offset it by 10 mm each side, or you can say total is 50 and this distance is say 10 10, 50 minus 20, this distance is 30, but I requirement is 20. If I can offset this by 5 mm, this also by 5 mm. Okay, offset. If I offset this by 5 mm only, what will happen? This, like this, these will be the lines, hidden line circle. Okay, so I convert this both lines into hidden line here. So okay, this will become hidden. So okay, it's not converting into hidden. Okay, okay, anyhow these are hidden lines. So what I have to do is, I have to convert it into hidden. If I convert into hidden, okay, these are converted into hidden. Okay, these are hidden lines like this, and this is a center line. So this way, and what I have to do now is, this I have to trim this line. Okay, how to trim it? Just you trim this line, this portion, and this portion also. Okay, so if you look here for the top view, and one 10 mm distance, one line is there at 10 mm. Okay, at that also I have to okay, what I have to do is, here, so it is there. Okay, so this will remain like this only. Okay, it will remain like this only. From 10 mm height. Okay, this line is there, this line is there. Okay, this I have to extend. Okay, what I have to do is these lines I have to extend up to this point. Okay, what I have to do is I have to draw a line from this point, vertical. Okay, I have to draw this. First I have to make it continuous line. Okay, continuous line. What I have to do is I have to draw a line here from this point perpendicular to this. Okay, and I have to extend it. What I have to do, I have to extend it up to this point. Okay, similarly this line also I have to extend up to this point. Okay, so now it is clear. So if you see here, this way it is clear here, and this line is visible, bottom line at 10 mm. Okay, this is visible, and these are only up to 10 mm width. These are visible. Okay, okay, so now it is clear. Hope I think it's clear to you. We have created all the views. This is our front view, this is our side view, and this is our top view. And with all, if we can also confirm the dimensions also, because this width is 30 mm. Let us check it. So this distance, okay, it is 35 mm. Okay, very good. So it's clear now. All dimensions are clear. And the width is 10 mm. This is also 10 mm.